Hi YouTube, how's it going? It's Johnny from dwood fingerboards, and today we're talking about tech decks. So I was recently in the United States and just did a little fingerboard shopping and got my hands on some of these beauties. Also did a big shopping haul video. So if you haven't seen that, I'll put the link down below in the description. Make sure to check it out. All right, my last tech deck purchase was like in 2008, I think. So that's like 18 years ago. Totally crazy. And things changed over the time. So I just wanted to unpack this beauty today with you guys and just see how they look nowadays, how they perform nowadays, what's so special about them. And I would say let's skip the talking and just get into detail view.
All right, here we go. First things off, I got that one from Target. It was priced at, I think, like $2.50 or something like that. So, no big money. And it's a Santa Cruz collab with SpongeBob SquarePants. So we got all these details on the packaging. We got the SpongeBob graphic, and just turn it around. So we have on the back side 4 different graphics that are available on this collab. So this is the one I have now, and this is also another one I have in my collection. And by the way, I also saw these two at Target, and yeah, I think all look pretty nice. I think this is like the most funniest one, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's personal taste. So the packaging overall looks the same like almost 2 decades ago. Nothing special. So let's just open it up. This seems still to be a struggle because we always have this paper sticking onto the plastic. So we just need to open it that way. All right, first thing we have are stickers. Okay, seems like they're glued together with a sheet of a piece of tape. There we go. Okay, so we have some nice Santa Cruz stickers. There we go. With the whole squad, with the whole SpongeBob family. We got Patrick and all the other guys. I honestly don't know how they're called anymore. A little too old. Yeah, anyway, so we have 4 small, 1 medium, and 1 big one. Yeah, pretty nice. And then we have the board itself. So first thing I noticed is that we have nothing else in the package. So we have no tool, we have no additional screws, nuts, wheels, or anything like that. That's actually one thing that changed, because from what I remember in the past, there was always a tool included, and I think at least a set of wheels to change. So yeah, that's the board. Let's just zoom in. So there we go. Nice graphic with some little detail from Santa Cruz, the hand logo. And yeah, that's it. So first impression from the shape, this thing extremely reminds me of the dwood G5 shape that we had like in 2009 or 10, I think. I'm just gonna blend in a picture to see a comparison. But it extremely reminds me of that, because we have this kind of medium concave, which then has these super sharp dips, as you can see. And then they go into the nose and tail, which from my point of view look pretty steep. But I think that's pretty good for beginners. And yeah, the deck itself is made from plastic, the same colorway as I remember from my first tech decks back in the days. And yeah, overall looks pretty nice. On top we have real skate grip, so it has the same texture as normal, yeah, let's say sandpaper. And in the middle we have a Tech Deck logo, and yeah, that's actually it. So now let's come to the trucks. The trucks seem to be changed over time. They look way better as from what I remind. And they are slightly skinnier. Pretty good, as I think. And the first thing I noticed is that they actually have real bushings. In the past, these were made from plastic. It seems like they have rubber bushings. Also pretty interesting is that the washers they add on the top and on the bottom are some kind of cone shape. So they look like a bowl or anything like that. And yeah, normally most washers are like super flat, and these ones have that shape. Looks really nice. I think it prevents a little bit the rubber bushing from, you know, sticking out or anything like that. And they seem to be, let's say medium, I would say. Not like the super soft, but yeah, pretty medium, which I think I like. And then we have the nuts. These are basic nuts, so no auto lock nuts, and the same ones on the axle. What's special about them is that they are actually golden ones, so it looks really nice together with the silver axles. And yeah, then we have the wheels. These are made from plastic, no bearings inside. And I think they move a little less than the ones they used like almost 20 years ago. So I think there's a slight improvement, but still I think there's no comparison to real bearing wheels. Yeah, and these are actually yellow. I remember in the past they were like mostly some kind of white or tan. So that's how a Tech Deck looks nowadays. Now let's check out the dimensions. So the board has a width of almost 32 millimeters. So they got way wider. From what I remember on the past, they were like 26 millimeters. And the length, we have a pretty exact 100 millimeters, which for me is pretty standard. That's it, guys. Now let's check out how this thing performs. So the first thing I notice is that the wheels are barely spinning. So yeah, I guess it's because they have no bearings inside, but it feels super weird. And the second thing is that I'm not really used to skate grip, so it feels a little bit rough, but yeah. Now let's check out if we can do some tricks. Okay, first try, at least. Oh, that's nice. Almost. Okay, there we go. Yeah, actually, it seems to work. So the bushings seem to be pretty loose. I was like expecting more medium ones, but they are pretty soft. I think it also has to do with them being pretty small. So there's a lot of movement. Yeah, of course that's personal preference, but I would prefer it a little bit more stiff. Also, there's a lot of movement on the part of the hanger that goes into the base plate, so the pivots, because we have no pivot caps. So there's also a lot of movement. But overall, it yeah, performs pretty good. So after the first tricks, I definitely feel that the nose and tail are way longer than on standard fingerboards. So that's something that you definitely feel, but still you can work with it. All right, I think it passed the performance test. It works pretty good. And I think with some kind of upgrading parts, you can make a really good setup out of it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use it for a while now and just see what I can improve on this setup. And I will definitely let you know. But overall, thumbs up for the performance.
So guys, that was it with today's Tech Deck unpacking. My personal feedback, first things off, I like the fact that Tech Decks evolved over the time, so they got slightly better. And second thing is definitely if you're a beginner or someone that wants to get started and just want to get a feeling of if you like it or not, then Tech Decks are actually the best option nowadays. Especially for that price point, they are actually a no-brainer. So yeah, if you want to get started, just go to a local Walmart, Target, or any kind of toy store and just grab one. And even if you're an advanced fingerboarder, I think these might be nice collectibles. And yeah, that's my personal point of view. And now it's your turn. I'm pretty curious. Do you guys out there still use Tech Decks or not? Just let me know down below in comments if you just still get them, if you collect them or anything like that. And yeah, that was it with today's video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked it. If yes, leave a thumb up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video.